Greetings, family. This is Bomani time, but we're live on Revolutionary Camp. I'm here with my good brother, Ross Izes, and we're here to talk about the excellent, wonderful energy that's been going on with our folks into the energy of the Black Panther movie. And we're also here to link it with our brother talking about the Black Panther party. So, family, 2 weeks ago, the movie Black Panther came out, Marvel Studio movie. I went Friday on the 16th of February. My son checked it out. And for the folks who love movies, excellent movie to watch. But beyond that, we have other videos where we talk about the movie. But beyond that, we want to do some comparison between the Black Panther movie and the Black Panther party and talk about people and their excitement for this movie as far as the connection to people coming out. Are people coming out and out and just really showing a lot of excitement, and we're looking at it in many different ways, and today we're going to analyze it a little bit different than we're going to analyze it with our conscious brother Ross Izes.
Respect. Peace and blessings to one and all checking in. Just want to give you a brief introduction of the true Black Panthers, the true Black Panther Party, which was an organization of black brothers and sisters who came together as real superheroes without capes, to feed the children and to house people. This thing was real. So when the Black Panther Party started, it started with two brothers. You had Bobby Seale and you had a next brother named Huey P. Newton. Now, Huey P. Newton, to me, really should be honored and celebrated like a national holiday, just like how we have Martin Luther King Day in those days there, because Huey P. Newton was one person who showed us as black people we can stand up for our rights, and we have to honor that and respect that. So I think he should be also as a national holiday. But check this out. His birthday, which is February 17th, which is a day after the film had dropped with Black Panther, the movie. So the Black Panther true superhero, Huey P. Newton's birthday, is on February 17th, and we throwing fists up dressed all in African attire, but don't even realize the movement, where this really started from. It wasn't about a film. It was about a movement of people. Because Huey P. Newton and his brother Bobby Seale, they came together and organized this organization for us as a people to have something for ourselves, And this is a thing we lacking in this day and time. Do you know how much money, could you even imagine how much money we've spent within these last few weeks since that movie has dropped, and it's not going to none of our strong superheroes, which are the true political prisoners still to this day, like Assata Shakur, a man named Peter O'Neill, Charlotte O'Neill, ones in Africa still to this day, which they would call exile. But really and truly, you have one still on death row, still in prisons right now. But for us as a people, you know what I'm saying? Because when we say power, the power is not in one person. The power is in all the people. The people have the power. So when we rose those fists in the 70s with Black Panther Party, the power is for the people, not for a movie. So we got to realize, people, what's really going on. Y'all got to learn to stay woke, because a lot of y'all are saying woke and stay woke. But if you woke for real, you better be working. Because everybody who's woke has to be working. You can't be saying you woke and you getting up 12 in the afternoon. That's not woke, So this day and time, black people, we got to stay woke and organize ourselves and respect our history and say we can't be tricked no more. We got to be centralizing our power in these dollars too. Because it's people, but the people have dollars. So if we put the people and the dollars together, we got the power. You understand what I'm saying? So I want y'all to really take a history lesson and look into the real Black Panther Party and what they really was about, because I'm telling you, it was bigger than a movie. Okay, so let me give you an example on how a brother named Huey P. Newton was moving, because this is a real true story. Huey P. Newton was known in Oakland City to be like a Machine Gun Kelly, and he wasn't out killing and robbing his people, okay? When he came through with the shotgun and about 5 or 6 brothers and kicked down the door of the drug dealers and the pimps, he kicked the door down and told them, look, if you're going to sell these drugs, if you're going to trick these women off in this community, you're going to give some money up to the Black Panther Party to feed these youth for our children, feed the home children program. And that's how it went down. So most of the funding that was funded by our own people who were pimps and hustlers. You understand? So we use this stuff and we organize. That's a true superhero to me. What would you know going up in somebody's spot and kicking down the door and telling them to give up half the money to feed the children in the community? Who you know doing that? That's the power, because the power's in the people. So when y'all really check history, you'll see what's really going on. We got to wake up and stay woke. Stay woke means working, and working on our future, which is building it successfully as independent businesses, black owned. That's working. That's when we're working together. Black brother, me and this brother been working together forever, and we're going to keep working, because that's what it's all about. Black and black working and stopping black on black crime, because that's not really our history. Our history is barter and trading and working together. Niggas come along and they start killing, shooting, robbing, and stealing. So when you truly know your history, we got to get black to bartering and trading. See, Tulsa, Oklahoma was a great start for us as a people. You know, because when Tulsa, Oklahoma was in effect, we had our own banks, we had our own schools, our own hospitals, our own churches. We also had our own grocery stores in our own community. They said in that time there were 7 black men who actually owned their own private jets. And we talking in the 1900s, before the 20s, because they bombed it in 21st, in the 20, well, it was actually 21 on what was it, June 1st, 1921 is when they bombed Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, do y'all know what time we in now? We in 2018. So we about to go into 100 years, and what we doing as a people? What we got to stand for? We got cities. Are we building what our people has set for us? Or are we just waiting for something to happen and be given to us? You understand? The power is in the people. So when we put our power in our people and in our dollars together, then we truly got the power. And that's what Tulsa, Oklahoma, and all these places like Rosewood was doing. They was organizing and centralizing themselves. They even had their own bus company. You know what I mean? Owned and ran by black people. Come on, y'all. We got to wake up and stop sleeping. But the wakeness is working. Because if we ain't working, we still sleep.
Excellent. You just made a great point about Tulsa, Oklahoma, formerly known as Black Wall Street, and Rosewood, and many other prominent African American communities or African diaspora communities here in America. What happened to these communities?
They were destroyed by the said Ku Klux Klan members who didn't like the progress of black people, because they knew if we kept progressing, their system was crumbling. Because you got to understand, Tulsa, Oklahoma was burnt down in 1921, right? And it was in 1929 when the Depression hit. So they was already going in bankruptcy anyway. You see what I'm saying? So if the black dollar would have still been circulating amongst black people, they said the black dollar was circulating in Tulsa, Oklahoma 35 to 100 times before it left that city, you know. Check that out. $1 circulating 35 times in that city before it went out to 100 times. You understand? That's how our dollar need to be circulating amongst ourselves, amongst our businesses before it go out, people. We got to get real with this thing.
Excellent. You made some other great points about all the money that was gross from the movie The Black Panther, as far as the white folks who control all the major chains and everything. And one of the things that we talk about always is we have to set ourselves in a trend to where we position ourselves in the future. And that's one of the things that we can all learn a lesson from the Black Panther Party, and even the Black Panther movie, as far as just we see how the black dollars really run and how big it contributes to how these folks dominate and keep living the way of life. So it's important for us to position ourselves, our children, our future, to where we have everything that we need. I was telling my brother Izes earlier today, I want to get to the point where nothing I have, even this incredible Sony camcorder, is owned or was built by any of our oppressors, and everything that we're looking to have in our future is built by our own hands. So every single computer, we want the circuit boards, every single component built there in Africa, built by us as a people. We have learned how we have been dominated, and we're using this movie as a way to link certain things because we see a certain excitement, and we're always saying that if black folks, if our brothers and sisters can get excited about certain things, why can't we get excited about nation building and building our own and working together as a people?
Okay, give me a sec. I'm coming.
Absolutely, family. So in closing, family, we appreciate your energy. Check us out. Let's link you with the greatest Pan-African tours there to the motherland, taking you to Ghana, many other countries like Ethiopia, Tanzania, Southern Africa, including Tanzania, South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and there's many array of countries, family. Check out our website, www.africa.org, and our brother Ross Izes, link them with your information.
Yes, indeed. Power is always in the people. Make sure you're spending your power, it's your dollar, with your own people. This is Vegan Dream Donuts. We make vegan dream donuts and strong drinks. It's a juice bar. It's located in the West End of Atlanta, historical West End. The address is 576 Suite E on Lee Street, you know, right across the street from the West End Mall. Still a black community. Y'all come through, support black business. That's what it's all about. Also, make sure you support Afrocentric Network. That's a great place to get your African attire. Remember
Absolutely,
that.
and do not just wear it for one day for a movie. We want you to wear it and throughout your lifetime and keep the African culture for generations, family. So family, one thing we want you to do is keep the excitement and let's really build the things that we need to build as a people, including an incredible African continent for Africans all across the globe. All right, my brother, you know, we keep it strong, family.
That's what it's about.